Hello, everyone. My name is Professor Maloney, and I'm very, very pleased to be your professor for this class. This is CGS1060 for MDC Online. The class reference number is 2011. Okay, and this is, of course, for the spring 2022 term. I just will take about 15 or 20 minutes, perhaps 25, but I just want to give you a quick overview of the class so you understand what's happening, what you have to do, and when you have to do it. I don't need to hover on that. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is just an introduction basically to the Microsoft Office applications. Some of you might suggest, well, I had this class in high school, or, oh, I've known this stuff for 100 years. I'm only 18, but I mean, my God, I've been on computers my whole life. And in many cases, that's exactly true, right? But there's a lot of material in this class, and I promise you there's a lot that every one of you doesn't know, okay, that most of you don't know. For sure, Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Access, not many students know much about. Yeah, a lot of you can go on a spreadsheet and put in some simple little formulas, but there's going to be a lot more that you're going to learn than that, okay? There's also going to be, some information on Word that you don't know, information on PowerPoint that you don't know, information on what we call technology in action that you don't know. But so this is just to let you know what you're going to need to be doing over the course of the next 16 weeks, all right? So let me stop showing myself and I shall share my screen. Okay, all right, and here I go. Now, so I'm just going to go to the content, all right, and this is the content in Blackboard at this point, right? Let me go ahead and go to your preview. All right, so this is your view when it pops up, okay? So welcome page is just, having announcements. I'm going to be posting an announcement this evening. This evening is the 4th. Class starts officially in less than 5 hours now, 4 hours and 53 minutes. And 12 a.m. is when class starts on the 5th, okay? But welcome page, that's just putting announcements. So anything I want to let you know that, hey, this is starting soon or this is now over, I'll just put little announcements here periodically. Whenever I create an announcement, I also send an email off that announcement, okay? So that's in the welcome page. Syllabus and course information. So I've got a syllabus. You click on the syllabus link and you see Professor Maloney. I also have office hours, live office hours, okay? And they're available on Monday and Wednesday mornings for 30 minutes each morning via Collaborate Ultra sessions. And there's a link on the course menu on the left side of the page. So let's go look for it. Collaborate Ultra live office hour sessions. So it says 8 to 8:30. Let me click it to see what happens. So you click it, and then it brings you here again where it tells you a little note, okay? It's only available for 30 minutes, but on Monday and Wednesdays, to ask questions, just click the link. So let's click this link, okay? And this is now putting us in the classroom, so to speak. This is where you would click to go, not this one up here. This will be locked, so you won't have access to that. But you'll click this link right here, MDC Online. Oh, sorry, this one right here. This one won't be here after tonight. It's because I'm just creating this overview video for you guys. Excuse me. This is the link I've already created. So if you click on it, you'll see a session every Monday and every Wednesday all the way until the class ends, okay? 4:25 is the last day you can be in this class. So, and it's every Monday and Wednesday. But on January 17th, there's no class, so there's no session. On February 21st, there's no class, so there's no session. But every Monday and Wednesday that there is a class, there's a session, and the link becomes available 15 minutes before. So at 7:45, if you click this link, it'll be on January 5. You click this link January 5 from 8 to 8:30 on the 5th. It'll be available starting at 7:45. I won't be there though until 7:57 or 7:58, and then I'll be there for any questions that you have. Okay. All right. So that's that one. Syllabus, I just was kind of going down when I said that. So let's kind of go through the rest of the syllabus. So you can read that. It tells you a little bit about the class. You can read that. Course materials, okay? Now this is very, very important. This link right here, okay, is where you can get your book, or it's really an ebook. but you can buy it directly from McGraw-Hill, the SimNet site, if you prefer. If you just copy this link, okay, so copy the link, and then you just open a new tab, and you put that thing in there and enter it. It'll bring you up not only to MDC Online, but specifically for Professor Maloney's class, okay? So that's how much your book costs. I hate to tell you that, or again, your ebook, but let me emphasize, you need this right away. So you must use your financial aid if you're a financial aid student. Otherwise, you must use a credit card and buy this access code. First week of class, it's due, okay? Why? Because there's so much material that you need to be doing in this class. So you have to do this the first week, all right? But that's also where I just was showing you that it's right in here, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and get out of the course, this part where I just brought that where you are when you click the link, okay? Technology requirements, you can read this. They recommend that you use Chrome or Firefox. It's up to you, but if you have issues, use Chrome or Firefox, okay? Software, reliable computer and internet. You know, if you have issues on your computer, unfortunately, you can't blame that on MDC Online. They do have tech support, though. You know, you can contact them, and here's a link again for student links for technology issues, okay? Here's the coursework breakdown. 10% for assignments. That's meet your classmates, and I'm going to show you where this is pretty soon. SimNet assignments, that's part of that. You buy the access code for your SimNet assignments, which are lessons. 20% for projects. That's the Hour of Code project. I'll show you where that is. That's at code.org. MS Word project, MS Excel project, and MS PowerPoint project. These three last projects, they're all at SimNet as well. So your SimNet assignments, meaning lessons, and 3 SimNet projects, that's all part of these big grades. 50% of your grade is for exams. They're all at SimNet. 2 are technology and action exams. 1 is a Word exam. 1 is an Excel exam. 1 a Microsoft Access, and 1 a PowerPoint exam. Okay, so 10 and 20 is 30, and 50 is 80, and 20 for the proctored midterm. You don't have a proctored final exam in this class, but you do have a proctored midterm. There's also a link in Blackboard about that. And as the proctored midterm time frame gets closer, I'll talk more about it, okay? But note what it's based on. It's based on the 6 technology assignments at SimNet, okay? That's part of these SimNet assignments. The ones that say technology chapter 1, technology chapter 2, technology chapter 3, they're all unfortunately going to have the word exam in them, but they're not exams, they're assignments. But there are 2 that are technology exams. One is based on chapters 1, 2, and 3, and one is based on chapters 4, 5, and 6. And I'll show you that as well. And you can always send me emails anytime you have questions or come to those office hour sessions, okay? So expectations, you read those, please. All right, contacting your instructor, you email me, jmalone1. My name is Maloney, but my email is jmalone1@mdc.edu. I respond to all emails within 24 hours every day of the week. And you can also preface that by saying, and say every day of the year. I answer emails regardless of where I am, okay? Now, when I'm teaching, and I do teach 6 classes, so I have a lot of, office hours. I have a lot of live class hours, but regardless, I will reply to every email within 24 hours, whether you send it in the middle of the night, the middle of the morning, the middle of the afternoon, middle of Saturday or Sunday. You'll get a reply within 24 hours. Many times you'll get a reply within minutes, okay? All right. MDC academic calendar, just check that for, when your last day for a refund or last day for withdrawing from the class is, okay? There are 2 holidays for Monday classes. And of course, this is MDC Online, so it's not a matter of Monday. You guys get every time the school's closed, you're closed. But here, this is Martin Luther King weekend, so the 17th is the Monday, okay? This is President's weekend, so the 21st is the Monday. April 15 through 17 is quote unquote spring break, but that's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. All right. Due dates. Everything is due by 11:59 p.m. on the due date indicated. In this class, you have at least 2 weeks or more to do every assignment. So do not ask me at the last minute or 2 days before the end, say, oh, professor, I was sick. Oh, okay. I was sick for 2 weeks. Were you? Or I was sick for 3 weeks. Oh, okay. or I had an emergency. Yeah, I'm sure. But you need to plan. I want everybody in here to make an A, and you can make an A in this class. Just be prepared, plan, okay? And I'll show you the schedule of activities too, all right? Okay, login policy. You must not only log in, but you must do work. If you do not do work for any given 2-week period, or if you do not submit any given 3 consecutive assignments that are due, I reserve the right to drop you, okay? And I do not give any excuses for not dropping you. Your job is you're in a class. And I don't like to play hardball. I'm a pretty easy professor, but you must do your work. That's all I ask you to do is your work, okay? You should have the dedication, the perseverance, the organizational skills necessary to know that if you need 10 hours a week for this class, then you find 10 hours. If it's 1.5 hours for each day of the week, then do it. If it's 3 hours on a Sunday, 2 hours on a Friday, 1 hour on a Wednesday and a Thursday, and 1 hour on a whatever, then do it. Whatever it takes. Some of you may need more than 10 hours a week. Some of you may be able to get by with only 5 hours a week. But either way, you have to figure out what to do. But if you do not do work for any given 2 weeks, whether you're logged into the computer in this class in Blackboard, every day of the term doesn't matter. It's did you do work? Did you do work every week? And it should really be every 2 or 3 times a week, okay? Incompletes, you can only get an incomplete in any class if you have a grade of C or better and you have a good medical reason why you cannot finish the class, okay? All right, course competencies. Access services. If any of you are access students, you need to alert me. Nobody from the access department is going to send me an email. You guys have to, okay? And you need to send me the form that access did for you. And that basically entitles some students to double time, but only for exams, because everything else you get weeks to do. All right. Okay. So anyway, read the rest of that, please. But that's it. All right. So that's that part. That is your syllabus. Now, course schedule. All right. The course schedule, just click on it here and it's going to open up for the 16-week term. So here is what you have to do. And this is what you should be clicking. Every time you click it, it opens up in a new link for you, okay? But here's what you got. Assignment, meet your classmates. I'm going to show you where this is, but this is just say it is at Blackboard. You can do it from the very first day up the first week, January the 5th, up until the last day, which is up the first week, which is January 11th. So from the 5th until the 11th, all you have to do is make this post. And I'm going to show you what to do on it, okay? You must also complete your SimNet. SimNet's a McGraw-Hill product. Again, that's the platform we use to allow you to do your Office and Windows 10 work for this class, okay? It's not graded, but you must complete the registration link and read the guides this week, all right? Meaning the first week of class. Assignments. Those technology chapters that I talked about, which is part of your midterm. It's actually your entire midterm. It's these 3 chapters here and these 3 chapters here. So chapters 1, 2, and 3 are assigned on the 10th of January. They're not due until the 4th, but you can do them in 1 day easily. But anyway, what is that? So it's 21 and 4, 25 days, over 3 weeks, okay? But you should do these now 2 or 3 or 4 times. Write down notes so that you can be reviewing your notes to get ready for the proctored midterm, okay? All right, and then there's an exam. Technology exam 1 is based on technology chapters 1, 2, and 3. So the chapters, you have these days here, okay? And then the exam, it's the very same days, but they always give you 1 or 2 extra, okay? So in this case, the exam is due. You can do it on the very first day, but I wouldn't recommend you do it. Do it, a little bit like after you've completed the chapters, right? Because that's the 3 chapters it involves. There's also an hour of code project that I'm going to show you where that site is and what to do. And you get, again, 21 and 5, 26 days for that, all right? Then technology chapters 4, 5, and 6. What do you got? Now, you notice they're assigned in the middle of the other stuff there. This is because a lot of you are great students. You like to work ahead. So this allows you to work ahead. You don't have to wait till the 4th, finish all this stuff in 1 week easily. And if you want it, you can say, Professor, I'm done with everything, man. I'm a worker. Can you work with me and allow me to do something early? And I'll probably do it for you, okay? But anyway, you have until the 18th of February, literally. So what is that? 3.5 weeks or more again. And then technology exam 2, same day, start day, 24th of January up until the 20th. Okay. Then you're doing some lessons. These are trainings, email and internet and Windows from January 31 to 2/25. So again, over 3 weeks. Proctored midterm from 3/1 to 3/7, an entire week. I'll show you what you do to prepare for it. Basically, I already told you. These 3 chapters, these 3 chapters, and there's a book in at SimNet with this, with the material on it. Okay. All right. Then anyway, lessons for Word from 2/14 to 3/11, the project for Word 2/14 to 3/12, the exam for Word. Again, everything opens on the same day, and lessons are always due 1 day before a project. Projects due 1 day before the exam, but don't do everything on the first day. Even if you're a great student, spend a few days on the lessons. You need to spend at least a couple days to get, make sure you're good with your project, and then do your exam when you're ready, right? And then same thing though, even though you can do those until March 11 and 12 and 13, but you can also start working on Excel as early as February 28th, right? And they look at that, you get a full 4 weeks. God bless America, 4 full weeks for those, okay? And then access lessons from the 14th of March to the 8th of April. There's no project for access. Project meaning like this Excel project. Remember, there's an Excel project. There is a Word project. There's an hour of code project, and there's a PowerPoint project. Those 4 projects are worth, I don't remember now on the, when we reviewed, I showed you where the projects are, but they're worth, 20% or so of your final class grade. So make sure you review that and then work on it. Anyway, so PowerPoint's available from 3/28 until 4/22 for the lessons, 4/23 and the project, and the exam 4/24. Now, there is no final exam in this class. There's a PowerPoint exam, there's an Access exam, there's an Excel exam, a Word exam, and the Technology Exam 1 and Technology Exam 2, plus a proctored midterm. So there's a lot of exams, but there is not a final, end of term final exam. All right? So that is that. Now, back over here. So, talked about the welcome page. Showed you the syllabus and the course information there. Course schedule, that very, very important document. You just click here every time you want to see it. Collaborate Ultra, I showed you again. You go in here, and then you click, whichever. This again won't be there because this is just for tonight for me doing this video, but this will be here all the time. You click this link or click the down arrow, and then you'll see the sessions coming up. And the sessions are only available 15 minutes until it starts, and I won't be there at that point, but you just go there and I will be there, okay? From the 8 to 8:30. Okay, so anyway, that's that one. Textbook and course materials, all right? I think I showed you this in the syllabus, but I also have the same thing here. This link here brings you also to the bookstore so you can buy it online, all right? Same thing if you want to. If you want to buy it directly from SimNet at McGraw-Hill, you can do it from there, from them as well, all right? You can't buy a used book code because these are only good, for one time and for one person. Now, you need Microsoft Office on your home computer in this class because you're working on a Word project, an Excel project, a PowerPoint project. You need Office to do that. And if you get Office online, meaning Office 365, you don't get the same features as on the Office 2019, okay? So from this link here, and I'll go ahead and click this one here, okay? And on this link here, you're going to have the information, where you go to download Office 365, and it's Pro Plus, by the way, for free, okay? Tells you how it works. You just read it, but basically you click this link here, and then from that link there, you're going to do whatever. You're going to continue. Don't worry about this thing here. It's just saying your connection isn't private because they didn't do it with HTTPS, you see, but you just go to it and you'll be fine, all right? Let's see, where was I here? So this is free though. You can also just go to the MDC library link at any campus, and they all have the same link, mdc.edu/office365/, okay? So that you should download, not just use it for free like Google Docs, but download it, because with Office, you can download it to your computer too. And when you download it, you're basically getting what's called 2019, When you're online, you're getting 365. 365 doesn't have as many features, but the good thing about 365 is anytime an update's necessary, you don't have to do it. Microsoft does it automatically. So if there's 2 updates every month or whatever, it happens. With 2019 at home, you again would have to then do any updates. Okay. All right. So that was that one. This is the textbook. SimNet link and guides. Very, very important. Okay. So you have to do this first. Complete all steps in this guide, especially the part about using your official name and email. So just read it. I'm not going to click on it though, but please, you have to do that. This is part of the first week stuff, the SimNet link and guides. Have to do that. SimNet, purchasing a code online. Complete these steps only if you're not purchasing it from the bookstore. So this one I'll show you because it's important for those of you that are going to do it this way. So you just kind of look right here, purchasing a code online. Okay, you just go through these little steps and you will be A-OK and you'll be assigned to this class very easily. Right? Okay, and then complete guide to using SimNet. This thing here just has overviews of what they want you to use. You know, Firefox is recommended or Chrome is recommended. Firefox and Chrome. All right, you can use Edge if you want. You can use Safari if you want, but recommendations, Chrome and Firefox. And really, it's technically Firefox then Chrome. But anyway, okay. You can see these things here and just kind of read them. All right. All right, so now I want to shut some of these down now. So shut that down, shut down the purchasing, shut down, because they all open in separate tabs. Okay. All right, now back here again. So this one here, though, is the most important link on all these, but you have to review these first. This one here is how you get to SimNet. This is the click to access SimNet, okay? You can buy the book from SimNet, by the way, from this link as well. So there's a lot of ways they let you buy it. But if you buy it from the bookstore, you need to enter your access code right here. All right, so I'm going to click the link, so SimNet link, okay? And when you come on over here, this thing, what you have to do is go to SimNet SimGrader first. So you're going to then click this button, okay? So I clicked in my SimNet link and guides, I clicked the SimNet link, okay? When I click the SimNet link, then I'm over here and I click SimNet SimGrader. And then from SimNet SimGrader, you come over here. But this is when you're registered for it, okay? And these are all your assignments. Like you can't get here for free, in other words. I'm the professor, so I get to come over, okay? So this is everything you have to do. Same order as the assignment list, or the schedule list, which remember was right up. Let me get over here again. Course schedule. Okay, so from your course schedule, that's all there. And I'm over now in the McGraw-Hill Education Campus. I'm over here and getting started. I'm over here. I got to click. They open too many windows. But anyway, so it's right here. Okay. Now, I said I would show you what you have to do, but let me just say one more time. So the Technology Chapter 1 assignment, Technology Chapter 2 assignment, and Chapter 3 assignment. You already probably remember the dates from when I showed you in the schedule, but they're from the 10th of January. So they start this weekend until the 4th of February, and they are part of the proctored exam. These 3 chapters, okay, and then these 3, chapters 4, 5, and 6. So this exam is only covering these 3. The next exam, Technology Exam 2, covers these 3 chapters, but then the proctored midterm exam covers all 6, okay? All 6, but you can go in and view your ebook. Actually, I should try to show you that now. Let me go into the Sim Student view for a second. Okay, so Sim Student. All right, now I got to find this class because to show you yours. 22, this one. Okay, so when just say reset. No, nothing. Wait, what's going on? Oh, because the class doesn't start until tomorrow, darn it. But everything what you select will be here, okay? What you select will be here. I mean, by clicking on it, everything will just show up here, but you can still at least see the library, and that's what I was wanting to show you anyway. So the library, okay, you're going to be dealing with the technology at your service. This is which book, and it's an ebook in this case, where your the technology chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are. Now this is reading it though. You have to do the actual assignments, right? but this is if you want to look at the ebook, and you can look at this too to help you on those assignments, and really to help you on those 2 exams, and also to help you on the midterm. Okay, so that's this one. And then if you want Word or PowerPoint or Access or Excel, these are the 4 books you can look at, these ebooks. Okay, and on the Windows 10 part, Windows 10 and File Management, this book. Okay, so that's where all that stuff is. The assignments are from this link here, and they're not available yet. That's why nothing shows up. Okay, so remember, library and assignments, when you're in SimNet. Okay, so now I'm going to get out of that one, get out of there, that one, get out of that one, because everything opens in new tabs is the only problem. So back here. Okay, so SimNet linking guides showed you what you have to do. Okay, SimNet linking guides, very, very important. You review that stuff. You need to register and go from there. Now, discussion boards. Remember, the Meet Your Classmates must be done the first week of class. Okay, this may not go because I'm on your view again, because I already made mine. So I think I'll probably, let me just see if I can go with your view and just see, but it may not be available. We shall see. Okay, so my intro is here. Okay, so I basically just put a little bit of stuff about me. Remember, you got to put the information that was required when you click that button. So you just click the discussion boards, and then you click the Meet Your Classmates one, and it tells you what you have to do. So I put 2 pictures. You only have to put 1. This one here is a picture taken in December of 2020. This is, of course, me. This is our son, Jared, and this is my wife, Eva. We've been married 25 years. Jared turned 24 this day. It was his graduation from UCF. He got a Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering. Okay, and then this was literally December 17, Jared's birthday again, but 2021. This one was at UCF because, you know, they're back open again. I mean, they were open even here, but the graduation, they made it be virtual because of COVID. This one was literally 2 weeks ago, and this is my son Caleb. He's only 21, and again, my wife and I. And Caleb graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, and his minor is chemistry. Okay, so I say that to you guys because I want you guys to do the same things. Okay, it's very important. But you have to make your bio post, and then you should reply to a couple of your classmates. Okay, or you can even reply to your professor if you want. Okay, so that's that one. So that was discussion boards, and then there's the other discussion boards for if you see. Here's the instructions what you have to put, but make sure you put a picture. It says you will lose 30 points just for not putting a picture. So pay attention. Okay. And then this thing here is just saying, if you guys want to post questions to each other, this is for you guys, not for me. Okay. So it just tells you what you should do. But if you want to post a question out here, hopefully all you guys will keep, like if you see posts made, you see there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 or 12, then look at them, because some of the questions they might be asking are questions you have as well. Okay. Anyway, so that's that one. Now, another big thing in here is the Hour of Code project. So that's this link. So Hour of Code project. First, what you do is you read this part. So you see it says it's due February the 5th. Okay. Click this link before starting it. You can click the link and start it. All right. But once you get that information, then this is the one where you click to register. This one doesn't cost you money to register. It's sending you to my class. I already set the class up at code.org. This link brings you there. And then you have to do the class that was set up by me at code.org, okay, for you. And it's a project. It's Hour of Code, note. So meaning it's supposed to take you about an hour. Some people may take 2 or 3 hours. Some people may take 45 or 50 minutes. But bottom line is it's not due until the 5th of February. It's already available. So don't just wait, right? Do things. All right. So that's Hour of Code. Proctored midterm. Proctored midterm. So guide for the midterm. Do not click the link below to start the midterm exam until you read this guide. Well, this is nothing's available yet. So I'll have to make sure that nothing is here that shouldn't be here. But for sure, you can't do the midterm anyway. You have to take it either at ProctorU or at an MDC testing center. Okay. And we'll get the information on when it is, but I think we said March 1 to March 7, or I saw March 1 to March 7. Okay, so that's that. And then if you Tech support issues. So MDC Online Student Help Desk is this number. SimNet for any issues you're having at the SimNet site. That's that number. So, I mean, they're here, right? Here with phone numbers for you guys and hours and days of operations. So make sure you do these things. That should give you a good start to the class, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my recording. I hope you have a great day, and please have a wonderful term. Work hard, work hard. Earn an A, and you will get an A in this class.